Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
In the last lecture on pair of linear equations in two variables, we discussed about elimination method. That is, by equating the coefficients of one of the variables and then adding or subtracting the equations to make the equation an equation in one variable. Okay. After we make the equation in one variable, it is very easy for you to solve, right? Then you get the value of one variable and we put that value in second equation in any of the equations to get the other variable. Now we will do some extra questions on the basis of elimination method. Okay. Now we will solve these following pair of equations for x and y. One you can do is you can bring the variables in numerator by substituting some other variable. For example, if I substitute 1 by x by u here, okay, then this equation will become a square u minus and then something, right? But let me not do this substitution in this question and solve this directly here, okay, so that you become comfortable with both the methods, right? So if I take a square by x minus b square by y equal to 0 as my first equation and a square b by x plus b square a by y equal to a plus b as my second equation. Now, which coefficient would you like to equate? Let us equate the coefficient of 1 by y. If I multiply this first equation by a, okay, so this term will become a cube by x, but what will this term become? AB square by y, which is the same as this, okay, but with a negative sign. So we will add these equations and eliminate 1 by y or variable y from this. So after multiplying a in this equation, I will get a cubed by x minus b square a by y equals 0 into a is 0. So now it is very easy for me to solve. I will add these two equations and this term will cancel out, and from this I can take a square by x as common. From here I will have b, from here I will have a, right? On the right hand side, if I add these two, I will have a plus b. Okay. Now you see a plus b also can be cancelled from both sides. So I will cancel it out and I will take x on the other side. So x will be equal to a square. Okay. This is value of x for me. We need to find value of x and value of y. So to find value of y, I will replace this value of x in any of these equations. So let me replace it in equation number 1. Put x equal to a square in equation number 1. Okay. So this is a square by x. So it is a square by a square minus b square by y equals 0. Now this will become 1. So 1 minus b square by y is equal to 0. So I can say b square by y is equal to 1. Hence y is equal to b square. So my answer is x equal to a square and y equal to b square. Right? You noticed I didn't make any replacement of this kind by bringing the variable in the numerator in this question. So I can solve these kind of questions directly, or I can introduce new variables to bring the variable in the numerator also. So some of the questions I will solve by that method, by bringing in the new variables and converting into a numerator, or I will do some of the questions where I can do the question directly, right? Solve for x and y. So let it be our first equation and this one as our second equation. Okay. So which coefficient should you equate here? Let me equate coefficient of x. To equate coefficient of x, I will have to multiply equation number 1 by 3 and equation number 2 by a. Okay. If I multiply this equation by 3, it will give me 3ax plus 3by is equal to 3 by 2 a plus b, and this one will, when multiplied by a, will give me 3ax plus 5ay equals 4a, right. Now if I subtract, let me change these signs. So 3ax will cancel out. So I am left with an equation where I have only one variable, that is y. So it will be simpler for me to solve for y now. So y can be taken as common, 3b minus 5a, right, and from here it will give me 3a by 2 plus 3b by 2 minus 4a. Okay. So let us multiply, let us take the LCM as 2. So I will write 2 here. So this is 3a, this is 3b minus 8a. 3a minus 8a is minus 5a. So 3b minus 5a by 2. Okay. Y into 3b minus 5a is equal to 3b minus 5a by 2. So I can cancel these two, right, and y is equal to 1 by 2. Now that I have got value of y with me, I can easily replace it in any of these equations. For that matter, let us replace y equal to 1 by 2 in equation number 2. Put y equal to 1 by 2 in equation second, right. 3x plus 5 into 1 by 2 is equal to 4, right. So this will give me 3x is equal to 4 minus 5 by 2, that is 3 by 2, right. 4 is nothing but 8 by 2, 8 by 2 minus 5 by 2 is 3 by 2. So x is equal to again 1 by 2, because this 3 will cancel out this 3. So x is 1 by 2, y is 1 by 2, and this is my final answer. All right. Okay. Solve the following pair of equations for x and y. Again, what you can do is you can replace 1 by y by a new variable, let us say m. Otherwise, you can do this question directly also without making this replacement. Okay. So let me make this replacement, and I want you guys to do this question without making this replacement. Okay. So first equation will become, if I make this replacement, 4x plus 6m will become 15. Let me say this is our equation number 1, and 6x minus 8m is 14, and this is our equation number 2. Now which coefficient should I equate? Let me multiply equation number 1 by, what is the LCM of 4 and 6? It is 12. So let me multiply first equation by 3 and second equation by 2. Why am I doing that? Because when I multiply first equation by 3, this coefficient will become 12, and when I multiply second equation by 2, this coefficient will become 12. So coefficient of x will be equal. So let's do that. When I multiply this by 3, I will get 12x plus 18m equals 45, and this equation when multiplied with 2 will give me 12x minus 16m equals 28, right. Now if I subtract these, 12x will cancel out, and 18 plus 6 is what? 34m, and it is equal to 45 minus 28, that is 17. So m is equal to 17 by 34, that is 1 by 2. Okay. And what is m? M is 1 by y. Hence 1 by y is equal to 1 by 2, which gives me y equal to 2. Right. Now I have got value of y, which I will replace in any of these equations to get value of x. Right. So let us put it in this equation. Value of y is 2. So 6x minus 8 by 2 is equal to 14. 8 by 2 is 4. So 6x is equal to 14 plus 4, that is 18. Hence x is equal to 3. Okay. Now I have got value of x and value of y. So I need to find value of p such that y is equal to px minus 2. Okay. X is 3, y is 2. So 2 is equal to p into 3 minus 2. This will give me 3p equals 4. Hence p is equal to 4 by 3, and this is your answer. Okay. So once you find x and y, just look back at the original question, because the question wants us to find value of p also. Okay. So if you just leave the question after finding x and y, you may lose some marks, right? So it is always recommended that you go back to the original question before writing your final answer. Find whether the following pair of linear equations has a unique solution. If yes, find the solution. What was the method to find whether the equation has a unique solution, infinite solutions, or no solution? We compared the ratios of coefficients, right? We compared the coefficient like this, b1 by b2. If this was not equal, then we said that it has a unique solution, right? Where a1 and a2 are coefficients of x. For example, in this question, 7 and 5 are acting as a1 and a2. So I'll write 7 by 5 here, and I'll compare it with coefficients, ratios of coefficients of y, b1 and b2. So minus 4 divided by minus 6. Is it equal? No, it is not equal. Hence unique solution. This is the first part of the question. Now I need to find the solution. So let me write the equations once again. 7x minus 4y equals 49. 5x minus 6y is equal to 57. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Okay. So which coefficient would you like to equate? This is 4, this is 6. So their LCM is 12. If I multiply this by 3 and this equation by 2, okay, the coefficient of y will be equal. So multiplication of this equation by 3 will give me 21x minus 12y equals 49 into 3 is 147. Here I need to multiply this by 2, so this will give me 10x minus 12y, and it is equal to 114. Okay, 50 into 2 will give me 100, 7 into 2 will give me 14, so it is 114. Now subtract. Okay, so 12y will get cancelled. 21x minus 10x is 11x. 147 minus 114 is equal to 33, right? So x is equal to 3. Now that I have got value of x, I will simply put in equation number 1. So putting x equal to 3 in equation first. So 7 into 3 minus 4 into y is equal to 49. So this is 21 minus 49 equals 4y. Okay. Now it will give me negative 28 and it is equal to 4y. So y is equal to negative 7. So this is my answer. X is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 7. Okay. Solve the following pair of equations. Now in this equation also you can replace 1 by root x by some new variable and 1 by root y by some new variable, right? Otherwise we can solve it directly also by comparing any of these coefficients. So let us say 1 by root x is a variable for me, 1 by root y is a variable for me. So So what I want to do is, I want to equate the coefficients of 1 by root y, let us say. So what is the coefficient of 1 by root y here? It is 3. 1 by root y has a coefficient minus 9 here. So if I multiply this equation by 3, this will give me 6 by root x plus 9 by root y equals 6. And this equation, if I write as it is, 4 by root x minus 9 by root y equals minus 1. Okay. Now what will happen is, if I add these two, this term will cancel out, and 6 by root x, 4 by root x, so 10 by root x. Okay. You don't have to take LCM and all in these. 6 by root x means 6 into 1 by root x. So there are 6 such things. Let us say this is a ball. So you got 6 balls and these are 4 balls. So 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 by root x. Okay. 6 minus 1, that is 5. Okay. So root x is equal to 10 by 5, which is 2. Hence x is equal to 4. Okay. Now I have got value of x with me. So what I can do is, I can replace it in any of these equations. So let me replace it in this equation. 2 by root x plus 3 by root y is equal to 2. So I have got value of root x directly, which is 2. So 2 by 2 plus 3 by root y is equal to 2. So this will give me 1. 3 by root y is equal to 1. 2 minus this 1. So it will make it 1. Hence I can say root y is equal to 3. So y is equal to 9. X is equal to 4, y is equal to 9, and this is my answer. When you solve a particular pair of equations, by solution we mean finding the values of variables involved, until and unless some other question is also asked. So in this we just need to find the variables which are x and y. So your final answer is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 9. Okay. Now we have got a word problem of a mixture, right? A chemist has a solution which is 50% acid and a second solution which is 25% acid. So how much of each should be mixed to make 10 liters of 40% acid solution? Now the question is, there are two solutions available with a chemist. Okay. Let us say this solution is 50% acid solution, and let us assume this solution is x liters. Okay. And he has got another solution which has got 25% acid in it, and we are assuming that this is y liters of solution. Okay. So what he will do is, he will mix these solutions, not completely. He will take certain part of this solution and some part of this solution and mix these, okay, to make 10 liters of 40% acid solution. Okay. All right. So we assume that he is taking x liters of this solution and y liters of this solution. Okay. Now what I want to say is, he has got 50% acid solution and 25% acid solution. These are two different solutions. Let us assume he will take x liters of 50% acid solution and y liters of 25% acid solutions and mix these quantities to make 10 liters of 40% acid solution. Okay. So what I mean is, x plus y is equal to 10. He has got two solutions, one is 50% acid, one is 25% acid. We are taking x liters of this solution and y liters of this solutions and mixing them to make 10 liters of 40% acid solution. So x plus y is equal to 10. This is my first equation. Second equation is that this x liters which we have taken out of this solution has got 50% of acid in it. So if I only talk about acid, this has got 50%, that is 50 by 100 x, this much acid, right? This x liters which we have taken out from it has got this much acid, right? And similarly, this y liters that we have taken out from this has got 25% acid. So, it has got 25 by 100 y, this much acid, right? And the solution, final solution, which is 10 liters, has got 40% acid solution. So, the final solution has got 40 by 100 into 10, this much acid. In this equation, I compared the volumes of the solution that I mixed, right? I mixed x liters and y liters of two different solutions to make 10 liters of a different solution, okay? So, x plus y is equal to 10. In this equation, I am just comparing the acid composition or acid component, you can say, of both these solutions, okay? What is the acid component of this x liters? It is 50 by 100 x. Acid component of this y liters, 25 by 100 y, and acid component of this final mixture is 40 by 100 into 10. So, these should be equal, right? And this will give me my second equation, which will be x by 2 plus y by 4 is equal to 4. If I multiply it by 4 on both sides, so 4x, so it will become, if I multiply this equation by 4 on both sides, so this will give me 2x plus y equal to 16. Let us say this is our equation number 2. Now, to equate the coefficients, I do not have to make any extra effort because coefficient of y is 1 in both these equations. So, we will simply subtract. So, by subtracting, I can say 2x minus x is x, this will cancel out, and 16 minus 10 is 6. So, x, that means 50% acid solution should be taken 6 liters, and obviously y is 4 liters. So, 25% acid solution is to be taken 4 liters in quantity, okay, right. So, I will say 6 liters of 50% acid solution and 4 liters of 25% acid solution should be mixed to make 10 liters of 40% solution. Okay, 6 liters, 4 liters, 10 liters, 50%, 25%, and this is 40%, right. Now, I have got a triangle whose sides are given in the variables, okay, and this triangle is equilateral. We need to find its perimeter. So, if the triangle is equilateral, let us say this side is A. So, this side will also be A and this side will also be A. What will be the perimeter? It will be sum of these three, A plus A plus A, that is 3A. So, we will find a side of this triangle, one side, all the three sides are equal, and then add these sides to find the perimeter. Now, we already know this is an equilateral triangle. So, the sides are equal in length, hence this is equal to this is equal to this. So, first the sides of an equilateral triangle are equal in length, hence 2x plus y by 2 is equal to 5x by 3 plus y plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2x by 3 plus 2y plus 5 by 2. Okay. Let us use these two and make one equation, and we will use these two, let us say, to make another equation. So first let us equate these two. So 2x plus y by 2 is equal to 5x by 3 plus y plus 1 by 2. Okay. Now multiply these two equations on these, let us multiply these two sides by 6. Why? Because then this 2 will be taken care of and this 3 will also be taken care of. I mean, there will be nothing left in the denominator. So if I multiply by 6, this will be 12x and this will be 3y. This will be 10x, this will be 6y and this will become 3. Now 12x minus 10x is 2x, 3y minus 6y is minus 3y and it is equal to 3. Let me call it equation number 1. Now let us compare these two. 5x by 3 plus y plus 1 by 2 is equal to 2x by 3 plus 2y plus 5 by 2, right? Now if I multiply both sides by 6, this will become 10x plus 6y plus 3 and this will give me 4x plus 12y plus 15. Okay, 10x minus 4x is 6x, 6y minus 12y is minus 6y and this 3 can be taken on the right hand side, which will become 12. So x minus y is equal to 2. Okay, this is equation number 1. So I need to equate the coefficients of x or y. So let me equate coefficients of x. So I will multiply this by 2, this by 2, this will give me 2x minus 2y equals 4. Let me consider it my equation number 2. This is, I have multiplied this equation by 2. Okay. So I will write it here, 2x minus 2y equals 4. Now I will simply subtract these, 2x will get cancelled, minus 3y plus 2y is minus y, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, hence y is equal to 1. Okay. Now I have got y. What will be value of x? I know x minus y is equal to 2. So I will put y equal to 1 in x minus y equal to 2. X minus 1 is equal to 2, hence x is equal to 3. So I have got values of x and y, but I still haven't got the answer, right? I haven't got partial answer also. Why? Because these are not the sides of this triangle, these are not the perimeter of this triangle. So what is the side of this triangle? You put x and y in any of these three, you will get same answer. Why? Because this is an equilateral triangle and these are sides of this equilateral triangle which are supposed to be equal. So I will put x and y in this side of the equilateral triangle is equal to 2x plus y by 2. So x is 3. What is y? Y is 1. This is 6 plus 1 by 2, that is 13 by 2. So I am talking about side here. 13 by 2 can be further be simplified as 6.5. Okay. Units are not mentioned here, so I will write units only. Now this is still not the answer. I need to find the perimeter. What is perimeter of an equilateral triangle? This is 3 into side, which is 3 into 6.5 and it is equal to 19.5 units, right? This is the final answer of this question, right? So this was about this exercise. I hope elimination method is clear to you, right? Now in the next exercise we will discuss about cross multiplication method. Thank you.